Critical race theory has been around for decades. It's a graduate school level of study that looks at reasons why systemic racism exists. Concerns about whether CRT is being taught in kindergarten through 12th grade classrooms is growing. In our area, PHM School Corporation seems to be ground zero for these concerns.
The United States of America.
At PHM school board meetings,
Yes, I'd like to propose a change in the agenda.
CRT is on repeat.
I move that we add to tonight's agenda.
Longtime school board member and former teacher Jim Garrett has been trying since 2021 to get his CRT resolution on the agenda. He believes CRT should be banned from PHM schools.
I'd just like to have each board member chime in and say, what do you think about this?
Garrett had his anti-CRT resolution written up based on this 2021 memo issued by the Indiana Department of Education. The state secretary of education sent the memo to school administrators throughout the state, saying state academic standards do not include critical race theory and that CRT is not designed for K through 12th grade students. The memo said the state would not support anything that alienates, discriminates, or negatively divides students based on race or background. Garrett's resolution says the same thing.
If it was good enough for them, or they felt that we needed to have something put out.
The resolution simply is taking what the IDOE put in a memo.
Brand new school board member Matt Chaffee also wants Garrett's resolution on the agenda. You want it, sounds like, on the agenda because you want them to go on the record voting for it.
Yes, in part, but also I think it's important to take a stand on certain things.
The problem for Garrett and Chaffee is that district and school board leadership won't put it on the agenda.
The motion that is in front of the board now is a motion to amend the agenda.
Plus, it likely wouldn't pass.
Motion is defeated by a vote of 5-2.
The reason that this hasn't been placed on the agenda is because there's absolutely no need for it whatsoever. And it's not sound policy.
PHM board president Christopher Riley is a lawyer. He's called the resolution vague and ambiguous. So they say that that wording is specific. Alienates, discriminates, or negatively divides students based on race or background. But you're saying, no, that's not specific enough.
That's not specific. When you take the notion of critical race theory and define it so ambiguously and so broadly, that it discourages people from even talking about culture or diversity, we have a problem.
And that is part of the problem. What CRT is and what it's being defined as now are different. The PHM School Corporation has said it does not teach CRT. School leaders have also said teachers are not hiding CRT in their lessons like some have claimed. In fact, all parents can go online to see their child's curriculum. Their argument is, though, no one in their right mind would say, yes, I'm teaching CRT and here's what that looks like. Their argument is that they might be teaching these tenets.
Well, it depends upon what their definition of the tenets of CRT is. And we don't know what their definition of the tenets of CRT is.
At past school board meetings, some parents concerned about CRT have voiced their thoughts on what those tenets might include. They've said teachers are bringing topics like prejudice, discrimination, and oppression into the classroom. This was a meeting in 2021.
Stop creating racism. Dr. Martin Luther King got rid of it years ago. Keep it out of our schools.
And this was just last month.
These tenets teach that America is racist, American government is racist, and it's a revolution whose goal is equity.
So could, like, a history teacher talk about racism in the classroom?
I suppose. It depends on how you talk about it.
So then kids shouldn't learn about discrimination or privilege or oppression?
Again, in regards to critical race theory and what that has to do with, I think we need to focus on not alienating, discriminating, or negatively dividing students based off race or background.
And that's why teachers are worried about this resolution and other anti-CRT resolutions, policies, and legislation around the country. At last month's meeting, several teachers spoke to oppose Garrett's proposed resolution, saying the policy would hurt teachers.
Many people have differing opinions about what CRT is and is not. If we do not agree, then where do we draw the line?
Still, Garrett says he feels his resolution will protect teachers, and he won't stop bringing it to the board's attention.
I'm not going to give up. I mean, if I gave up, I wouldn't be a very good leader, would I?
You can see the resolution for yourself on our website at WSBT.com. In the studio, Kristen Bean, WSBT 22 News.